This is a demonstration of the energy level of drinks. We have several kinds of water, we have juice, and we have an energy drink. It is very easy to use something that is either stone or metal on a chain to see what level of energy it has. This is a very ancient technique, and it is still valid today. If you are beginning and you're not used to this, as a suggestion, I give one clockwise swing, and then I hold as steady and as still as I can. I'm not interested in my opinion. It does no good to get your opinion or influence. You need to see the reality of the energy level of what you're testing. So this is off of the shelf Aquafina. Now it will tell you that it has a reverse osmosis process on the label. Let's see how much life force Aquafina has. The life force in Aquafina is not there. It is dead water. This is a local artesian well, artesian spring water. Let's see what kind of life force it has. It has a pretty nice life force, despite the fact that it's packaged in plastic and has been carried off-site. People want to know how to use ANCHI crystals with water. This is how I do. I put pouches on either side. This particular pitcher is cupped underneath, so I just use that design and put one there. So let's see what the energetic level, and it is artesian water, is. One swing, hold it steady. It not only goes wider, it's going faster. These are all things that you can try for yourself. I'm going to stop before it goes any further. These are juices. One is just a lemonade. The lemonade has no life force. Doesn't mean it doesn't have calories. We're measuring energy. So when your body takes this, it may taste good. It may satiate. I'm thirsty in a sense. But what amount of life force are you receiving? It says it doesn't have it to give it to you. Here's organic. Give it one swing. Let's see what it does. It has a nice life force to it. So what happens if you take your ANCHI pouch? In the food discussion you heard me say I carry one of these with me in my purse for restaurants. If I am any place else that I can use a 6 ounce, I'll use a 6 ounce. So what happens if I am somewhere and the only thing they serve is Aquafina? I don't have another recourse. What happens if I take my ANCHI crystals and I touch Aquafina with a small pouch for about 10 seconds? Let's see if it changes the water from absolutely no life force. I'm approximating 10 seconds. Let's see if we can get Aquafina to have any life force now. I would be willing to drink this and feel acceptable if I've just touched it a few seconds with ANCHI crystals. It just builds and builds the energy. The same way with this juice. Let's see what happens. I'll use a 6 ounce on this one. I used a small one on that. 6 ounce, I think I only need about 5 seconds. And let's see what lemonade that had no energy does. One swing, and then see what happens. Again, you can do this for yourself. I highly recommend you know the life force and the energy of what you're drinking. That you have the command of that information. Now we're going to test what is very popular kinds, one example of popular energy drinks. So let's give it one swing and see what it does. It has no energy. So what's happening? People buy this and they say, oh, that gives me energy. So where's the disconnect between this saying it doesn't have any, people selling this for energy, and consumers saying it gives them energy? I will suggest that the actual transaction is, this is stimulants. It stimulates your body. It provides it no actual energy. So where is it getting the energy? If it's not in the drink, where getting that stimulus that tells your body it can go, it's fine. I personally believe, it's my opinion, that it's getting the life force you need for whatever it is you're doing that you want more of. It's getting it from you. It's robbing from your own cells, life force. It can't give you what it doesn't have. It doesn't have the life force. You have life force. It's taking yours. And at some point, if you continue to take and not replenish, even if you start with a nice bank account, at some point it's logical that you're going to deplete your own system. And at that point, it's also logical that it's going to show up in your health. You're much better off for energy drinking a beverage that has energy. And what are ANCHI crystals doing? There's a longer discussion on this in the food video at the end. After the 10 minutes, you'll go into a discussion. Again, after watching ANCHIs for many years, many observations, it's my opinion that the reason the energy grows is that ANCHIs were at the beginning and recorded the life force that was present at the beginning. And that life force, again in my opinion, is plotted, the pattern of life force is mathematically plotted to form the golden mean. ANCHIs hold an energy that I believe has that frequency and will energetically affect your food and your drink in a way that lifts it to the ideal. There was a puzzle at the end of the food video, and there's a puzzle at the end of this video, which is, how would you easily determine the frequency of any food or any drink? I will say that the puzzle is not some form of dowsing like we did here. It's another method. If you can figure out how to simply and easily determine the actual frequency of any food or any beverage, call me. I have a U.S. number, 303-544-1188. Welcome to the wonderful world of ANCHIs.